Thank you all for joining us tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about our Fashion Positive initiative and the future of blended fabrics. And I'm joined by Juile Gilhart, who's here with me tonight. Thank you, Julie, for being here.
I think you should talk about what exactly Fashion Positive is, because there's so many things out now that are addressing the issues of making better things.
So what Fashion Positive is a way to take that design methodology and look at it through the lens of the supply chain of the fashion industry. So it's not just about the finished product, because fashion is such a fast-moving design cycle. We want to go back and we want to make sure that the materials that are being used by designers are really high quality and are able to be a positive, that they have a regenerative nature. So that's the dyes, the fibers, the trims, the yarns, etc.
I was sitting around a table with Lewis and William McDonough, and we were talking about our project to recover plastics from the oceans and turn it into our bionic yarns. And he immediately pointed out that, in the case of denim, that we're taking a plastic bottle and we're merging it with cotton, and that was a no-no, or by his standards. So we focused in on how can we solve the problem? How can we meet Cradle to Cradle's criteria, without changing our business completely?
And it's the perpetually cycled part that's really challenging for all industries and all businesses, but especially in Tim's situation where you've got a technical material, a biological material put together, so you can't compost it at end of life. If it was 100% cotton, you could. Can't really recycle it, like if it were 100% poly, you could. So now, what do you do? And they stepped up to the challenge and said, okay, we're going to take responsibility for this, which is also kind of unique in this world where most manufacturers just make a product, put it out there and say, it's not my problem. But Tim, to his credit, said, no, it is our problem. We want to take care of this.
I mean, the majority of the apparel that is created is going to end up in landfill. The majority of dyes and chemicals that are utilized in the industry end up in rivers and water systems. That's a reality, but it doesn't have to be that way. And so what Cradle to Cradle is a guide of steps that take you into designing in a way that a facility, a manufacturing facility could actually be like a plant. It could be regenerative. It could give back to the local community through renewable energy that comes to the local grid. It could give back through cleaner water than water that came into the system beforehand. It could give back through higher wages and better jobs.
There's a reality to it that we're going to be 9 billion people on this planet. So that means that we're not going to really be able to slow consumption. I mean, we can do it personally, and it can make us feel like we're doing our small part, which, let's not forget the butterfly effect. It does have a certain energy. But, the thing that is interesting, which I've sort of pigeonholed Fashion Positive, is that you are fast fashion. You just have to recognize everything that you're doing.